everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with Get out of here! He's the worst. He's worse. Okay, get your blanket. Yeah, guys, what's up, everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with another video, and today talking about Smackdown. It's a Sunday right now. I'm sorry. Shush, Samantha. I wasn't able to make this yesterday because it was just we had stuff to do and it was just busy. So, but it's alright. I'm making it now. So yeah, all right. So here we go. So Smackdown, as you all know, Brock Lesnar returned. So what happened was the show started off with Brock Lesnar coming out, and he's saying, like, I came here for one reason and one reason only, and that's the Universal Championship. Then Sami Zayn comes out, because remember, he's the number one contender. And what happened was he's like, oh, I'm a big fan. You know how Sami always does, a moron. But then he's like, I'm confused. Who the hell are you? Yeah, and he's like, I'm from Canada too. I'm from Saskatchewan or whatever he said. I hunt things in Saskatchewan. I kill things in Saskatchewan. I eat things in Saskatchewan. So he's like, and he said, you should have your championship match tonight with Roman Reigns. Yeah, because he was supposed to face Roman at day one, because remember, he won the Battle Royal last week. So then he's like, I don't know about that. And then Brock, like, intimidates him. He's like, you should face Roman Reigns tonight. And then eventually he and then he's like, I appreciate your advice, but and then he put his hand on Brock, and Brock's like, representing, he twisted it, and he's like, so you want to have the match tonight? And he's like, yes. So then they have the match that night. It's scheduled, and he's like, I knew you had it in you. Go get him, kid. And he's Brock's like hilarious, but then like he'll kick the crap out of you. So yeah, it's funny. But so he said, and then he talks to Sonya. Sami's in to talk to Sonya, and Brock comes up and he's like, so what's going on? And Sami's like, oh, I was just telling him how it was a great idea, but Adam Pearce is not here, so we can't do it. And Sonya's like, actually, no, we can have that match tonight. I think it's great. Yeah. And Brock's like, and I face the winner at day one. And yep. So, and he's like, yeah, see, we both get what we want. You have your match tonight. I face the winner at day one. And he's like, high five, kid. And then, yeah. And he's like, I'll be in your corner tonight. So Brock is going to be in Sami Zayn's corner. Not really. We'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, it was just hilarious. It was hilarious. And then, so it's going to be Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, like, then in the main event of SmackDown. And then Brock faces the winner at day one, which is on New Year's Day, January 1st. Yeah, so that's funny. Then Sasha Banks defeated Shayna Baszler in a one-on-one match. The Los Lotharios defeated the Viking Raiders because Shinsuke and Rick Boogs came out, and they tried to distract Los Horarios or Los what's the name again? Los Lotharios, but then they actually ended up costing the Viking Raiders by accident, and then they're all mad. But then Rick Boogs plays the Viking Raiders theme song on his guitar, and then the Viking Raiders are like, yeah, bruh, and they start like dancing. Yeah, that was funny. But then oh yeah, what happened? I forgot to mention last week. Drew McIntyre, he wasn't involved in the Battle Royal. He wasn't a participant. He didn't make he wasn't in the Battle Royal. So he's all pissed. He comes out before the Battle Royal, where it starts with like a big sword, and he starts swinging it around all over the place. And everyone everyone just runs out of the ring. And Adam Pearce is like, Drew, get out of here. And then security escorts Drew out. Which is bullcrap. Come on, Adam Pearce. What the heck, man? You can't disclude my man Drew like that. That is disrespect. But yeah, so Drew McIntyre, he wasn't involved in the Battle Royal, so he was all mad about that, and he's like, and Adam Pearce is not at SmackDown because he's afraid of Brock. Yeah, so and they're in San Antonio, so he's like, I think I'll just head to like the Alamo, and Sonya's like, this isn't a time to remember the Alamo, and I'm like, it's always time to remember. The Alamo is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm born on March 6th, and the final attack on the Alamo was March 6th. So, like, yeah. And I just fell in love with the Alamo ever since I was a kid, before I even knew that it was the same birthday as me. So, like, I'm a big Alamo guy, and I've been to there before. You all know we've there's a video on this channel. Go check it out. But yeah, guys. But honestly, I'm like Sonya. There's always time to remember the Alamo. Yeah. So Adam Pearce is not at SmackDown that night. So yeah, and Drew McIntyre's mad. And he's like, the next time you see him, tell him that I'm looking for him, or like yeah. And then I would have Xia Li debuts next week. Yeah. Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy. Because Happy Talk was on, Madcap Moss and Baron Corbin, and they're making fun of Jeff Hardy, they're making fun of Drew McIntyre. So then Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy come out, attack them, and like they wear like their hats, the Madcap or like Drew Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss like their hats, like they put like their hats on to like mock them, and then Kofi Kingston's back. What happened was he was taken out by the Usos a couple weeks ago, and King Woods was like all alone. But now he's back. Yeah, Kofi's back now, and they come out. They like have a match with the Usos and all that, and I forget what happens, but Usos are like still the champions. It must have been by DQ kind of or something, or just or I think the New Day won, but it was like a non-title match. It's something like that. Yeah. But yeah. So then at day one, the New Day are facing the Usos for the tag belts. Yeah. And then Roman Reigns is talking to Paul. He's like, I'm gonna smash Sami Zayn tonight, and if Brock comes close to me, I'm gonna smash him too. Yeah. And he's saying like, did you know anything about Brock? All that, and Heyman's like, no. Yeah, guys, remember, I said it before, I'll say it again. We still don't know where Heyman's allegiance lies. We still don't know. So, wait and see. Sheamus beats Cesaro in a one-on-one match. Toni Storm got revenge on Charlotte because last week, Charlotte shoved 2 pies in Tony's face. Then, here, Tony gets revenge and hits Charlotte in the face with a pie to get payback from last week. Yeah. So Toni Storm gets her payback, and then of course the main event: Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the Universal Championship. You all know what's gonna happen. Roman Reigns is gonna crush him. So yeah. So then what happens was Sami Zayn comes out, Brock comes out, and he's like, no offense, Brock, but your track record with Roman hasn't been great. Now, look, no offense. I'm just saying that it's going to be me and you at day one and all that. And, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to be me and you at day one. Yeah. So, and Brock's like, okay. And then Suplex City. Takes Sami Zayn to Suplex and F5 City. Just leaves him laying in the middle of the ring, and then he places him back up in the corner. just places him back up in the corner, and because Brock, he don't want Sami Zayn, he wants Roman at day one. Brock wants to get revenge on Roman. Yeah, so now it's gonna be Brock Lesnar. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't say what happened, even though you probably already know what happened. Sami Zayn's your new Universal Champion. Kidding. Roman comes out. The Usos just help Sami Zayn like stand up. They help Sami Zayn stand up in the corner. Bell rings. Spear. Guillotine. Tap out. Still your Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, and the show descends. Okay. And the show descends. Yeah, but that was it, guys. Brock's back. He will face Roman Reigns at day 1 for the Universal Championship. I always say, guys, Brock is one of my favorites. Because he's so like badass, but then like he's funny. He's funny, but then like he's like one of the most destructive guys ever. He's the Beast. So he's like the Beast, but then he's also can be very funny sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I covered everything. So, guys, that is it. And Raw, coming up on Raw this week, it is going to be it's going to be Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan for the Raw Women's Championship one-on-one, and then it's going to be Kevin Owens and Big E in a steel cage match on Raw. Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah. So I can't wait to see that, and then you'll see my reaction to that and my Raw reactions, and then yeah, all right, but that's it, guys. That's it. It's Christmas season and it's December 5th, man. We have all of our decorations up. Not a tree yet, but we're gonna get a Christmas tree soon. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it was on a Sunday because I didn't have time. Yesterday, but that's all right. It's here now, yeah, and you have to stay tuned Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever for Raw reactions. All right, yeah, but that's it. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. C Money's out.